In the tapestry of spiritual exploration, few threads shine as brightly as those woven by Charles and Myrtle Fillmore. These two remarkable individuals, united by love and a shared vision, illuminated the path for millions seeking spiritual enlightenment and healing. Their journey, born from personal struggles and fueled by an unyielding faith in the power of the divine, gave rise to Unity, a spiritual movement that continues to inspire and uplift hearts across the globe. Charles and Myrtle's message was simple yet profound. God is within, an ever-present source of love, wisdom, and healing power. They taught that by aligning ourselves with this divine essence, we could overcome life's challenges, achieve wholeness, and experience lasting peace. Their teachings transcended religious dogma, embracing the universality of spiritual truth and offering a path accessible to all, regardless of background or belief. This essay delves into the inspiring journey of Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, tracing their evolution from seekers to spiritual pioneers. We will explore their early lives, their shared passion for truth, and the pivotal moments that shaped their destiny. Their story is a testament to the transformative power of faith, the boundless potential that resides within each of us, and the profound impact that two individuals can have on the world when guided by love and a desire to serve. The New Thought movement, which blossomed in the late 19th century, provided fertile ground for Charles and Myrtle's spiritual exploration. This philosophical and religious movement emphasized the power of thought to shape reality, affirming the existence of a benevolent God who desired health, happiness, and abundance for all. New Thought resonated deeply with the Fillmores, offering a framework for understanding their own experiences and a language for expressing their burgeoning spiritual insights. Charles Fillmore, born in 1854, had a challenging childhood marked by poverty and a physical ailment that left him seeking answers beyond conventional medicine. Myrtle Page, born in 1845, possessed a natural inclination towards spirituality and a deep yearning for a life filled with purpose. Their paths, destined to converge, promised a shared journey of healing and spiritual discovery that would forever alter the course of their lives. The world into which Charles and Myrtle were born was undergoing a period of immense change. The Industrial Revolution was reshaping society, scientific discoveries were challenging long-held beliefs, and a growing number of individuals were seeking new ways to connect with the divine. The Fillmores, acutely aware of the societal shifts around them, felt called to help others navigate these turbulent times and find solace in a deeper understanding of themselves and the universe. Charles and Myrtle's exploration of New Thought led them to embrace practices such as affirmative prayer, meditation, and the study of metaphysical texts. They immersed themselves in the works of Ralph Waldo Emerson, Emma Curtis Hopkins, and other luminaries of the movement, absorbing wisdom and integrating these teachings into their own evolving understanding of spiritual principles. They experimented with these principles in their own lives, discovering firsthand the transformative power of thought and the healing potential that lay dormant within. As they delved deeper into their studies, the Fillmores experienced profound shifts in their own health and well-being. Charles's physical ailment, which had plagued him since childhood, began to improve, and Myrtle found relief from a persistent respiratory condition. These healings served as powerful confirmations of the principles they were embracing, and ignited within them a burning desire to share this knowledge with the world. Word of their experiences spread, and soon others, drawn to their message of hope and empowerment, sought their guidance. The Fillmores, driven by compassion and a deep commitment to serve, began holding small meetings in their home, offering prayers, sharing their insights, and providing spiritual support to those seeking healing and a deeper connection with the divine. These gatherings marked the humble beginnings of what would eventually blossom into the Unity Movement, a spiritual community dedicated to teaching individuals how to awaken their divine potential and live lives filled with purpose, health, and abundance. The Fillmores' teachings, deeply rooted in the principles of New Thought, emphasized the indwelling presence of God within each individual. They believed that sickness was a manifestation of disharmony within the mind and body, a separation from the divine flow of love and wholeness that was our birthright. By shifting our thoughts, cultivating positive emotions, and aligning ourselves with the will of God, they taught we could heal ourselves and transform our lives. Their message resonated deeply with a growing audience hungry for spiritual truths that transcended religious dogma. People from all walks of life, drawn to the Fillmores' warmth, wisdom, and practical approach to spirituality, flocked to their meetings, eager to experience the transformative power of their teachings. The Fillmores' message of hope, healing, and empowerment offered a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness and uncertainty. This is just the beginning of their inspiring journey. We will explore the remarkable impact Charles and Myrtle Fillmore had on the world through their writings, teachings, and the establishment of unity. Their legacy continues to inspire and empower millions seeking spiritual growth, healing, and a deeper connection with the divine. Charles Fillmore's early life was a study in contrasts. Born in 1854 in a log cabin near St. Cloud, Minnesota, his childhood was steeped in the rugged beauty of the American frontier. His family struggled to eke out a living from the land. Charles, the eldest of 10 children, learned the value of hard work and determination. His formal education was limited, but his thirst for knowledge was insatiable. Despite challenges, Charles possessed an innate curiosity and a sharp intellect. He devoured books, immersing himself in literature, philosophy, and the natural sciences. The vastness of the prairie mirrored the boundless landscape of his mind. Charles's thirst for knowledge led him westward. He left Minnesota for Colorado, seeking fortune in the silver mines. Life as a miner was grueling but offered adventure. Charles embraced the challenges, learning mining intricacies. He met diverse individuals, engaging in lively discussions. These conversations ignited his passion for metaphysical exploration. Meanwhile, Myrtle navigated young womanhood in a changing society. She became an advocate for social reform, driven by spiritual beliefs. Fate, it seemed, had a plan for Charles and Myrtle. In 1881, their paths crossed in Denison, Texas. Charles was working as a clerk in a real estate office. Myrtle had recently moved to Texas with her family. Their initial meeting was brief, a chance encounter at a social gathering. Yet, in that instant, a spark ignited between them. Charles was captivated by Myrtle's intelligence and grace. Myrtle was charmed by Charles's intellect and spiritual nature. They began spending time together, engaging in long conversations. Their connection deepened, blossoming into a love rooted in mutual respect and shared ideals. Charles and Myrtle's shared passion for spiritual exploration became a cornerstone of their relationship. They devoured books and articles on New Thought, attending lectures and workshops whenever possible. Their home in Denison became a hub for like-minded seekers, drawn to their warmth, wisdom, and infectious enthusiasm. Charles, with his analytical mind and ability to synthesize complex ideas, emerged as a natural teacher. He possessed a knack for explaining metaphysical concepts in a clear and concise manner, making them accessible to a wide audience. Myrtle, with her gentle spirit and compassionate nature, excelled at creating a safe and welcoming space for spiritual exploration. She possessed an innate ability to connect with people on a heart level, offering guidance and support on their individual journeys. As they delved deeper into the teachings of New Thought, Charles and Myrtle began to experience profound shifts in their own lives. Charles, who had long suffered from a debilitating hip condition that doctors had deemed incurable, began to experience improvements in his health. He attributed these improvements to his changing mindset, his willingness to embrace the power of positive thought and the healing presence of the divine. Myrtle, too, found relief from a persistent respiratory ailment that had plagued her for years. These healings served as powerful confirmations of the principles they were embracing, solidifying their belief in the transformative power of thought and the unlimited potential that lay dormant within each individual. Little did they know that these personal experiences would lay the foundation for a spiritual movement that would touch the lives of millions around the world. The Fillmores' exploration of spiritual healing intensified when Myrtle faced a serious health challenge. Her respiratory condition, which had brought her close to death in her youth, returned with a vengeance. Traditional medical treatments proved ineffective, leaving Myrtle weak and bedridden. Charles, desperate to help his beloved wife, delved deeper into the principles of New Thought, seeking answers in the writings of Emma Curtis Hopkins and other healers. He stumbled upon the idea that illness stemmed from a blockage in the flow of divine energy within the body. This resonated with him as it aligned with his growing understanding of the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. Charles believed that if they could identify and release the negative thoughts and beliefs that were obstructing Myrtle's healing, she could tap into the infinite power within to restore her health. Charles shared his insights with Myrtle, and together they embarked on a journey of prayer and affirmation. They focused their thoughts on the truth of Myrtle's inherent wholeness, envisioning her body being flooded with divine light and healing energy. They repeated affirmations, declaring that God's healing power was flowing through her, restoring her to perfect health. Their unwavering faith was put to the test as Myrtle's condition worsened. Doubts crept in, whispering that their efforts were futile. Yet, Charles and Myrtle refused to give up hope. They clung to the belief that with God, all things were possible, and that even in the darkest of times, a spark of divine light resided within, waiting to be fanned into flame. As they continued their prayerful work, Charles and Myrtle felt drawn to explore the power of silence. They recognized that amidst the busyness of their lives and the constant chatter of their minds, it was difficult to hear the still, small voice of God speaking within. They began incorporating periods of silent meditation into their spiritual practice, quieting their minds and opening their hearts to receive divine guidance. During one such period of silent communion, Myrtle had a profound realization. She understood that true prayer was not about beseeching God for favors or trying to bend the universe to her will, but about aligning her thoughts and beliefs with the divine will. It was about surrendering her fears and doubts to a higher power and trusting in the wisdom and love that resided within. This realization marked a turning point in Myrtle's healing journey. She no longer felt like a passive recipient of God's grace, but an active participant in her own healing process. She embraced the power of her own thoughts and beliefs, recognizing that she had the ability to choose healing by aligning herself with the divine flow of love and wholeness. Charles, witnessing the transformation in Myrtle, embraced the practice of silent prayer with renewed fervor. He too experienced a deepening of his spiritual connection, a sense of peace and clarity that surpassed anything he had previously known. Together, Charles and Myrtle dedicated themselves to exploring the depths of silent communion, seeking to understand its transformative power and share its benefits with others. Inspired by their experiences with silent prayer, Charles and Myrtle established Silent Unity, a revolutionary prayer ministry. They believed that prayer could transcend time and space, creating a powerful force for good. They began by inviting friends to join them in daily silent prayer, focusing on healing and well-being. Word spread quickly, and soon requests for prayer poured in from across the country. As demand grew, Charles and Myrtle established the Unity School of Christianity in Kansas City in 1889. The school offered classes and workshops to deepen understanding of New Thought principles. Charles and Myrtle traveled widely, spreading their message of hope, healing, and empowerment. Their teachings transcended religious dogma, offering a path to spiritual growth accessible to all. Charles and Myrtle Fillmore understood the power of the written word. Their flagship publication, Unity Magazine, founded in 1889, became a lifeline for truth seekers. Charles authored works like Christian Healing, while Myrtle wrote How to Let God Help You. Their writings continue to inspire and empower readers today. Central to their teachings was the power of affirmative prayer. Affirmations were tools for aligning thoughts with the divine will, transforming lives. They encouraged crafting personal affirmations in the present tense to dissolve limiting beliefs. Examples included, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Charles and Myrtle viewed the Bible through New Thought principles. They saw it as a metaphorical guidebook for spiritual awakening and transformation. They interpreted stories like Adam and Eve symbolically, representing the soul's journey. Their fresh perspective empowered individuals to connect with the Bible's deeper meaning. The Fillmores believed prosperity and success were our divine birthright. True prosperity encompassed health, happiness, and fulfilling relationships. They taught that aligning with divine abundance could overcome limiting beliefs. Practical tools included practicing gratitude, visualizing outcomes, and affirming worthiness. The Fillmores' written works became cornerstones of the Unity movement. Their books and pamphlets reached a global audience, spreading hope and healing. They encouraged active engagement with their writings for deeper understanding. Their timeless wisdom continues to inspire and empower individuals today. Unity blossomed into a global movement touching millions of lives. Unity centers offered spiritual oases for prayer, meditation, and study. The Fillmores' emphasis on personal experience resonated with many. Training programs for ministers ensured the integrity of their teachings. Unity's appeal lies in timeless principles, the indwelling presence of God, the power of thought, and love's transformative potential. The Fillmores taught that individuals are co-creators of their reality. Unity offered practical tools for personal growth and healing. Their teachings influenced the broader New Thought movement. The Fillmores' vision transcended geographical boundaries, spreading globally. Unity centers offered hope and community worldwide. Their teachings resonated with diverse cultures, seeking spiritual practices. The Internet amplified Unity's reach, fostering a global community. Charles and Myrtle Fillmore's legacy continues to inspire and empower individuals seeking spiritual growth and a deeper connection with the divine. Their teachings, rooted in New Thought, offer practical guidance for navigating life and creating a harmonious human experience. Their message of self-responsibility and the power to choose our thoughts resonates deeply today. The Fillmores' call for love, compassion, and forgiveness offers a roadmap for a just and peaceful world. Their legacy extends beyond organized religion, touching countless lives with hope and empowerment. The story of Charles and Myrtle Fillmore is a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity. Their journey ignited a spiritual movement that continues to inspire hearts across the globe. Their legacy, woven into New Thought, reminds us of our divine potential. Charles and Myrtle's teachings offered a radical departure from religious dogma. They emphasized the indwelling presence of God and the power of thought. Their message transcended cultural boundaries, offering spiritual growth to all. The Fillmores' greatest legacy lies not in the institutions they founded, but in the countless lives they touched with their message of love, hope, and healing. Their teachings empowered individuals to take control of their own spiritual journeys, to connect with the divine wisdom within, and to create lives filled with purpose, joy, and abundance. Their example of unwavering faith, boundless compassion, and selfless service continues to inspire generations of spiritual seekers.